Welcome to China Truths. In this episode, we will bring you the following stories. Another trusted military ally of Xi Jinping may have been detained. Guagua's birth name and naming traditions of Chinese red nobility revealed. Now, let's dive into the details. It's all covered in today's China Truths. Another trusted military ally of Xi Jinping may have been detained. As the chairman of the Central Military Commission, CMC, Xi Jinping's key personnel, besides the two vice-chairmen, include the director of the CMC Political Work Department. Recently, rumors have circulated in overseas media and among the Red Second Generation in China that Miao Hua, the current director of the CMC Political Work Department, has been taken away for investigation. Former Chinese media personality Zhao Lanjian disclosed that in recent days, WeChat groups of Beijing's Red Second Generation have been buzzing with news that Miao Hua was hooded and forcibly removed by multiple soldiers, witnessed by many residents in his neighborhood. On November 11, Yao Cheng, a former lieutenant colonel in the PLA Navy, stated on X, formerly Twitter, that internal strife within the CMC has escalated and gone public, leading to Miao Hua's investigation. Since the 20th Party Congress in 2022, several senior military officials have been investigated, often without immediate official announcements. The news typically first circulates among Beijing's Red Second Generation, then spreads through overseas media before being confirmed. Given this pattern, it's plausible that Miao Hua's investigation is real. Miao Hua, one of Xi's closest allies, was promoted shortly before the former CMC Political Work Department director Zhang Yang took his own life in November 2017. If Miao is under investigation, the implications for Xi could be profound. The following is why. First, less than a year after the 20th Party Congress, Xi oversaw the investigation of Li Shangfu, a CMC member, state councilor, and Minister of Defense. Li's issues stemmed from his tenure as head of the CMC Equipment Development Department, which also implicated other senior officials in the department and state-owned defense enterprises. Li's predecessor in the Equipment Development Department was Zhang Youxia, the current first vice-chairman of the CMC. Zhang, a long-standing figure in the military since 1968, is deeply rooted in its structure, much more so than Xi. His father, General Zhang Zhongshuan, was a founding People's Liberation Army or PLA general with strong connections. Zhang Youxia's extensive military career and experience in the Vietnam War add to his credibility and influence. Rumors from the July 3 plenum of the 20th Party Central Committee suggested a potential power grab by Zhang during Xi's alleged health episode, reflecting the ongoing power dynamics between them. Subsequently, several of Xi's allies, including Navy Political Commissar Qin Xingxiang and Army Political Commissar Qin Shudhong, reportedly came under investigation, further indicating escalating factional strife. Second, Miao Hua's role since 2017 has been pivotal in evaluating and recommending senior military appointments. Between 2017 and 2024, she promoted 49 generals, with many more at lower ranks. Questions of corruption, such as the purchasing of ranks, a notorious practice during Jiang Zemin's tenure, remain prevalent under Xi's leadership despite anti-corruption campaigns. Several of Xi's promoted officers, including those from the Navy and Rocket Force, owe their positions to Miao's recommendations. Any revelations of corruption could cast doubt on the integrity of Xi's appointments and policies. Third, since achieving his unprecedented third term in 2022, Xi has faced several significant setbacks. The sudden fall of Qin Gang, a rising star Xi personally elevated to state councilor and foreign minister. The mass dismissal of senior Rocket Force officers, many considered part of Xi's inner circle. The investigation of Defense Minister Li Shangfu and his subordinates. These incidents expose Xi's vulnerabilities in identifying trustworthy personnel, further eroding his authority. Fourth, Xi's long-term aspiration for reunification with Taiwan hinges on a loyal and capable military. However, the ongoing investigations and internal instability undermine this goal. Without substantial military credentials or deep-rooted trust among senior officers, Xi's ability to command the military remains precarious. Former media personality Zhao Lanjian noted that just before Miao Hua's rumored detention, state broadcaster CCTV aired rare recent footage of Xi Jinping, showing him appearing unusually haggard, with white hair, swollen eyes, and a visibly fatigued demeanor. Some have interpreted this as a sign of mounting political pressure taking its toll on Xi. Miao Hua's potential downfall is another heavy blow to Xi's already fragile leadership. While the full impact remains uncertain, it's evident that Xi faces growing internal and external challenges, with the specter of factional infighting and policy missteps casting doubt on his long-term survival as China's supreme leader. Bo Guagua's birth name and naming traditions of Chinese red nobility revealed. Bo Guagua, son of fallen former Chongqing Party Secretary Bo Xilai, has been reported to be preparing for marriage with a woman from Ilan, Taiwan. Details about Bo Guagua's birth name and the naming traditions among the offsprings of China's elites have also been revealed. According to reports from Taiwanese media, Bo Guagua met his fiancée, the granddaughter of the founder of Luodong Poai Hospital, during his studies abroad. On November 15, Bo visited Ilan to meet his fiancée's family and underwent a health check at the hospital. Bo Guagua's fiancée is part of the third-generation heirs of the Luodong Poai Hospital and Luo Su Foundation in Ilan County. Bo arrived in Taiwan on November 13, traveling on a British passport. Due to his prominent background, Taiwan's national security agencies paid close attention to his visit. A longtime acquaintance of Bo Guagua revealed to Up Media on November 15 that Bo's birth name is actually Bo Kuangi, a name given by his grandfather, Bo Iba. The source, who had known Bo Xilai and his wife for years, helped care for Bo Guagua during his studies in the UK and the US. According to the acquaintance, Bo Guagua is reportedly wealthy, owning assets worth over $100 million, luxury cars, and upscale properties. He currently works as a financial analyst at Power Corporation in Canada. Bo Guagua's grandfather, Bo Iba, was one of the founding elders of the Chinese Communist Party, CCP. After Bo Guagua's birth, Bo Iba named him Bo Kuangi and later gave him the nickname Guagua. Nicknames using doubled characters, for example, Guagua, Dong Dong, are common among the children of Chinese communist elites. Among the families of the 97 members of the CCP's 8th National Congress, 19 families gave their offspring names following this pattern. Examples include Mao Dong Dong, Mao Zedong's great-grandson, Li Tet, Li Fujin's daughter, Kululu, Kuqingshir's daughter, and Luo Liaoliao, Luo Ruiqing's daughter. Some analysts suggest this tradition arose as a protective mechanism amidst political struggles within the CCP's upper echelons. Bo Guagua's father, Bo Xilai, formerly served as a member of the CCP Politburo and as Chongqing Party Secretary. During his tenure, he promoted campaigns to sing red songs and crack down on black crimes. In 2013, he was convicted of bribery, embezzlement, and abuse of power and sentenced to life imprisonment. He is currently incarcerated in Beijing's Qincheng prison. Bo Guagua's mother, Gu Kailai, was implicated in the death of British businessman Neil Haywood. In 2012, she was convicted of intentionally taking a life and received a suspended death sentence, which was commuted to life imprisonment in 2014. In response to Bo Guagua potentially becoming a Taiwanese son-in-law, Taiwan's Mainland Affairs Council stated that his entry into Taiwan for family reunion purposes followed relevant regulations. Due to his special status, the government is monitoring the situation closely. While Taiwanese media have extensively covered Bo Guagua's engagement, searches on Chinese platforms like Weibo show no information about his plans to marry a Taiwanese woman. Political commentator Tang Hao said that Taiwan, known for its democratic system and commitment to human rights, should exercise caution regarding the entry and long-term residency of the offspring and relatives of Chinese officials involved in corruption and human rights abuses. Tang suggested revising laws to prevent such individuals from exploiting legal loopholes. Tang pointed out that many corrupt Chinese officials have long relocated their assets, children, and close relatives abroad as part of gray channels for evasion and wealth transfer. Allowing these individuals to settle in Taiwan could inadvertently turn the democratic island into a safe haven for corrupt Chinese elites, undermining Taiwan's human rights, rule of law, political integrity, and international image.